In our last videos, we saw how to open a CANoe configuration. We also saw how to start a measurement and also saw how to get a signal value um, and stop measurement. So today we will see how to send a diagnostic request using a Python CANoe package. Let's go to the user documentation for this. So for sending a diagnostic request, there is a method called send diag request, and if we see the parameter list which we need to pass, first parameter is diag ECU qualifier name, so which is the diagnostic node ECU qualifier name configured in diagnostic ISOTP configuration. You can get it by going to the diagnostic tab, ISOTP configuration, and you will find the PC qualifier name under the configured diagnostic description. Okay, door. So in my case, I opened a demo configuration and then named the diagnostic ECU qualifier name as door. And second parameter is our diagnostic request itself. So you can pass diagnostic request in bytes, string of bytes, or diagnostic node qualifier name. Okay, so the request will also have a qualifier name inside diagnostic node. So you can either pass bytes or the diagnostic request qualifier name. Third parameter is request in bytes. This we need to use only if we wanted to send diagnostic node diagnostic request whatever is mentioned in qualifier name. So by default, it will be true, which takes only the diagnostic request in bytes. But when you wanted to send a diagnostic request mentioned in qualifier diagnostic description, then you need to make this particular variable parameter as false. Okay, and the response for this one will be a string of bytes. So let's say if you are transmitting 1001, then the response will be 5001 followed by some of the bytes sent by the ECU. Okay, so here you can see the example how we are sending the diagnostic request. So first we are initializing CANoe, opening the configuration, starting the measurement and waiting for one second. And see here we are using the send diag request method for transmitting a diag request 1001 on doors diagnostic EC qualifier. Okay, and then printing a response here, then stopping the measurement. And there is one more use case where uh, we have a parameter called request in bytes where if you wanted to send a diagnostic request using qualifier diagnostic request qualifier name, then this is the syntax for that. So first parameter will be your diagnostic ECU qualifier name and then the request qualifier name. So this should be there in your loaded CTD or whatever diagnostic description file loaded in this particular diagnostic node. Okay, and the last argument should be always false if you are passing a argument diagnostic request like this. Okay, let's see it in live example. Maybe we can reuse the same example. So in fourth line, I'm initializing CANoe. Okay, creating an instance and then opening the CANoe configuration, starting the measurement. Let us wait for um, 1 second. Okay, then let me send diag request and it takes three arguments, which is request itself. Let us send the request. Um, equal to 1001. Yeah, and and yeah, first parameter should be our qualifier name. Let me give the ECU qualifier name, which is equal to doors in my case. Door. Let me check once. It is door. Okay. And on this door ECU qualifier, using this door ECU qualifier, I want to send request to 1001, and let me save the response in a variable and print response. Okay. Then let me wait for 1 second and stop the measurement. Okay. Let us run the code now. So you can see here we got a response of 5001 followed by 0000 and on the trailing values. Okay. Let us also try to send a negative response. Let's try a request which sends a negative response. Print it back. Okay. So you can see here for 1001 there is a positive response received, and for the 1055 55 subfunction is not available. That's why it's receiving a negative response. Okay, and what is the negative response? 7 of 10 12. So 12 is a subfunction not supported. Okay.